Shalom, shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
I am the brother Yowana, and to my left,
Your brother Corner.
we are the brothers from the GMS Arizona camp, coming back at y'all with Lord's will, another edifying lesson. First and foremost, as always, before we start, we like to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory unto Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, our teachers. Shalom to you brothers pushing and teaching this truth across the four winds of this earth. And as always, peace, blessings, and many salutations be to you, hopeful elect members in these last days.
That's right, bro. Dwada.
Come.
Shalom to all you Akim, you Akwat, you brothers and you few sisters who subscribe to this doctrine that was given through the Spirit and power. YAHAWASHI, to our beloved elder apostles, on down to the elder bishops, elders, and Akim that are pushing the gospel and truth and sincerity today. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect, starting with the 144,000, right? Down to the rest of you believers. Let me turn this off real quick so the screen don't dim out. But hey, Lord will, this is the edifying lesson. Lord will, straight to the point. We're ultimately going to touch on how Israel, right, has been in his as you see it today, right, Israel's in a very sickly state, man. You got Jake constantly dying over heart disease and all these, different diseases that, you see Jake getting, right? We're talking about 40s, 50 years old, right? Jake dying so young, right? And there's been no, way that we're able to be healed, right? You keep going to these doctors and whatnot, and yet Jake still is sick, man, right?
That's right.
Knowing that, YAHAWASHI is going to be the one that's going to bring that true and final healing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because, again, Jake is just in a bad state, man. Israel as a nation, right, is in a bad state no matter where they are at, So without further ado, man, we're just going to hop into it.
No, I got that mark for you.
Yeah, Khan, go ahead, bro.
Khan, this is the book of Mark, chapter 5, and verse 24. And it reads, And YAHAWASHI went with him, and much people followed him and thronged him. And a certain woman which had an issue of blood 12 years.
Right, and if I may say, right, YAHAWASHI was, these people were following YAHAWASHI because they're seeing the miracles that he's doing, right? And then seeing those miracles, they're understanding, hey, this is the Son of the Most High, and he's doing miracles and whatnot, and they starting to, follow him and crowd him, right? Because they want to be healed as well.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, and had suffered many things of many physicians.
Right. And, this woman is likened unto Israel today, right? As you go into Jeremiah 6:2, right? Israel is likened unto a comely and delicate woman.
That's right.
Right. And again, Jake going into these different hospitals and, whatnot, going to the primary care physicians and shit, and getting, trying to basically get advice, right, from these doctors on, hey, what should I do? Okay, well, take this or take that, take this, take that, or we'll bind you up, or, they just keep pumping them full of drugs, man, rather than actually giving them, right, some kind of, healing, medication that's going to get rid of the actual problem, man, Right. They don't even have a way to, and I remember brother talking about this a while back, right? They don't even have a way in these doctors or in these hospitals, right, to fight inflammation, right? And the only way to really fight, any kind of disease or any kind of sickness or bodily ailment, right, is to fight the inflammation and then to actually attack the actual, disease itself, man, because the inflammation basically prevents, right, that from happening, within the body, man. So, I mean, these hospitals really aren't even meant, right? None of these doctors are really going to really help you out here, man.
Right. And our people really need that healing for their soul, man, at the end of the day.
And what does scripture say, man? That these are physicians of no value, man.
Mm-hmm.
All these doctors and whatnot that Jake be going to, they really ain't doctors, man. They're not using the medications of the earth, right? They're just giving you some, formulated, in a lab fucking drug that has more side effects than it does, benefits, man.
Right.
And then there's a precept in Sirach that I wanted to grab. He made medicines out of the earth, but you can get your precept.
Yeah, because it goes right with it. It says Psalms 103 and verse 1, the points in verse 3. It says, bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgiveth all thine iniquities, who healeth all thy diseases.
That's right.
You know, and our people are spiritually sick, and see, you know, them not coming into the Lord in these last days. You know, that's why our people are, you know, in a more destroyed state. Like it's like the Lord said in Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. You know, they lack the spiritual nutrients and minerals that they need, you know, to ultimately be whole. You see? You got it, bro.
That's right, man. You know? And again, that proper healing, right, both spiritually and physically, right, is going to take place when YAHAWASHI comes, man.
That's right, bro.
You know?
Yeah,
I mean,
I was just going to say, Apostle Paul said, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? Okay, these bodies are sick, man. You know, they're subject unto vanity. You know, that healing, like the brother says, is going to physically come to in the form of you being changed and receiving a new body, okay, which is the fulfillment of the second covenant being established, okay, again, at the return of our Lord Yahawashi.
That's right. That's beautiful. If we can go back to and
of course.
Yep.
Mark chapter 5 and verse 26, and had suffered many things of many physicians, and had spent all that she had, and was nothing bettered, but rather grew worse.
Right, man. And Jake, even now, man, is, you know, getting worse and worse. You know, all this different, you know what I mean, you know, GMO foods and whatnot, right, that they're giving our people, you know, again, furthering the, you know, further destroying our people, as well as even, you know, even these wayward doctrines, man.
That's right.
You know, again, like the brother touched on, right, spiritually, Jake is sick, you know. Scriptures talk about the whole head is sick.
And the whole heart is faint.
That's right, man. So at the end of the day, Jake all the way around, right, inside and out, is fucked up right now, man. You know, but see, that healing is coming soon. You know, go ahead.
It says, and when she had heard of Yahawashi, came in the press behind, and touched his garment. For she said, if I may touch but his clothes, I shall be whole.
Right, because she knew that Yahawashi was the way that she was going to be made whole, that she was going to be healed, right? And you have the elect today, that remnant, right, which is that bride, you know, that scriptures talk about, that is ultimately, you know, seeking to her husband, seeking to, you know, Yahawashi for that healing.
That's
again,
right.
First spiritually, you know, and then soon physically, man.
That's right, bro. It says, and straightway, it's like, and straightway the fountain of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of that plague.
That's right, man. She was healed, man. She was made whole, right? And it's because of her faith, right, in Yahawashi. And see, the elect were given, right, such a precious thing, right, that the rest of the world cannot receive, nor was it given unto them to have.
That's
which
right.
is faith, man, right? Ephesians 2 and verse 8, you know?
Yeah. I have a quick precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just to back up on that quick point, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse 2. It says, and that we may be delivered from unreasonable and wicked men, for all men have not faith.
That's right.
Not everybody has that faith, man. You know, when you pray, you know, in faith unto YAHAWASHI, that's where the power lies, right? You know, you could be throwing up a prayer, but if you don't believe it, like it says in the book of James, right? You know, you're as one that is tossed to and fro with the waves. You know, don't let not that man think he shall receive anything, man. You know, and we're all praying that we're worthy to, you know, continue to, you know, be healed by the Lord and be worthy of that day to be delivered and beamed up and physically be healed, right?
That's right, man. And if we can actually, no, we'll drop that. We'll go to Ezekiel the 16th chapter, if we could,
of course.
And you can start at verse 2.
This is Ezekiel chapter 16. You said in verse 2.
Yeah.
And it reads, Son of man, cause Jerusalem to know her abominations, and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh unto Jerusalem, thy birth and thy nativity is of the land of Canaan. Thy father was an Amorite, and thy mother an Hittite. You know,
which land of Canaan is where, you know, ultimately Abraham, right, was coming from. Right, go ahead.
It says, and as for thy nativity, in the day thou wast born, thy navel was not cut, neither was thou washed in water to supply thee, neither was thou washed in water to supple thee. Thou was not salted at all, nor swallowed at all.
Go ahead.
It says, none I pity thee to do any of these unto thee, to have compassion upon thee.
Right, which ultimately, that's you're going into that birthing process, man. When you cut the umbilical cord, right? You ultimately clean the baby up, you know what I mean, and you swaddle the baby, keep the baby, warm, right? Which is all things that baby needs, right? As soon as that baby comes out, right, to keep that baby healthy, right, to keep that baby, away from the elements. Because when you swaddle the baby, that means that baby's, being kept away from the cold. Right now, you got the baby, wrapped up, which is again all part of the birthing process, man. But nonetheless, right? And we haven't had that, man. Right? When you look at it spiritually, man, none of these physicians, no one's came and helped us and tried to heal us or give us any of this information, right, on what we need to do. I did right the herbs, right? Esau's done nothing until I remember growing up. They told us that. Daisies and dandelions and whatnot, like those are weeds that grow in the grass and you got to get rid of them, right? But see, these are herbs that the Lord had made, right, out of the earth. As you read this, I think it's Sirach, the 38th chapter, right? He made medicines out of the earth. These are the things that we're to use to help heal ourselves, man.
Yeah.
But see, Esau done told us, no, those things are weeds. You got to get rid of them, so on and so forth, and pointed us in the direction of using, right, these different medications that he done came up with, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And this goes for, Jake anywhere in the world, man. The nations ain't helping us, man. Esau damn sure ain't helping us,
Yeah, and they all actually, when we read Lamentations, the 2nd chapter, they all, clapped their hands and said, this is the day that we have looked for when we fell, and we became, desolate as a nation and scattered in the earth. They actually rejoiced at that, and they still rejoice now. But now they're in fear because they see that our Lord is healing us again by raising us up in these times and bringing us back to the remembrance of His name, of ourself, right, and of this knowledge, right?
That's right. Go ahead.
It's like Ezekiel 16 and verse 5. It says, none I pity thee to do any of these unto thee, to have compassion upon thee, but thou wast cast out in the open field to the loathing of thy person in the day that thou wast born.
Mm-hmm.
And when I passed by thee and saw thee polluted in thine own blood, I said unto thee when thou wast in thy blood, live. Yea, I said unto thee when thou wast in thy blood, live.
And that goes back to that woman, right? She was, basically sickly, right? And she was healed, man. And how was she healed? Right? Through YAHAWASHI, right? YAHAWASHI delivered her from that plague, from that sickness, man. Made her whole. And see, that's exactly what we're looking for, man. Right? Because even now, we're still in these bodies, man. Right? Brothers go through ailments all the time. Right? These bodies break down. Brothers, getting older and whatnot. Bodies creaking, bodies aching, And we have to deal with this shit, man.
You might even be a young brother, you know what I'm saying? You might be eating right, going to the gym, like that brother from Des Moines was saying. But even within that, you still be having weird bodily pains. Your back hurt. You can't explain why. You know what I'm saying? You got this weird headache that just won't go away for some reason. It's chains of darkness, man.
That's right. But see, hey, man, all that's going to go away here soon, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You read in Revelations, the 20th chapter, all those sorrows and those pains and whatnot, hey, all that shit finna be gone. Why? Because YAHAWASHI's coming with healing, man.
And if I may say, too, that like it says, as soon as she touched his, the edge of his garment, she was healed. What does Scripture say? In a twinkling of an eye. So all those 12 years that she was suffering, it just took a moment of just touching the Lord's garment for her to be healed with the faith that she had.
That's right.
We've been going through all this hell, obviously, for more than 12 years. But in one moment, in 1 second almost, it's going to completely change for us.
That's right.
Right?
It's like you can drop that and grab that Malachi 4 and 2.
Con, you got it. This is Malachi chapter 4 and verse 2. It reads, but unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings.
Right. When YAHAWASHI shows up, man, what is he going to do, man? He going to heal us. And how is that healing going to start? Right? By these bodies being shed. Right? that ultimate healing, man, is this body being shed and the words, right? The law, statutes, commandments being written in our inward parts, man. That's going to be that ultimate healing, right? Again, both spiritually and physically, Because even then, right, we know this truth, this ministry, but Scripture say a righteous man falls 7 times, right? So our righteousness really is as filthy rags, man. So we hoping and we praying that we're part of the elect, but we don't know, man.
Right.
Why? Because we're in vessels, right, subject unto sin, that we have to continue to fight every day. But see, hey, Lord will we be part of the elect, right? Our faith, right, even when we fall, right, our faith allows us to get back up and continue to walk on this path, right, which will lead to, Lord will, that ultimate healing, man.
Man. Yeah. Did you want any more on that, or you just wanted that verse?
Yeah, I just wanted that verse.
Oh, okay, con.
Go.
Yeah, I had another one too.
Go ahead.
That Jeremiah 30. I don't think we brought that out yet.
Con.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 17. It reads, "For I will restore health unto thee."
Wow.
"And I will heal thee of thy wounds."
See, and YAHAWASHI is the ultimate physician.
Right.
So he's going to really bring real heal. Like, it ain't going to be no bullshit ass fucking, you know what I mean, facade ass health, regimen that Esau be putting you through, bro. That you be throwing up like a motherfucker trying to take the shit, but.
Yeah, you end up, it's like some ibuprofen. You might feel good for a little bit, but then, come 2 hours, maybe even the next day, you feel even worse.
Yeah.
Because a lot of what that medicine does, it just kind of tricks your brain into thinking there's no pain. So you don't feel it, but then it comes back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This place is hell, man. But YAHAWASHI, when he heals us, we're going to have that, that perfect feeling, forever. Because, you go to the doctor, you feel better when you were a kid. Well, hey, we're going to have that feeling forever, man. Right? Of being made whole and having a sound mind,
That's right, man.
I think there's a little more.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, "For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord Yahweh, because they call thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after." Right? Nobody cares about us, man. You see? But hey, that's why the Lord said, that he would, he said he could never forget us, right? If can a woman forget her sucking child? Yea, they may forget, but I will never forget thee. You got to really think, too. Scriptures even say that Israel is written in the palms of the Lord's hands, man. The northern and the southern tribe. All the Lord wants to do, right, is bring us, salvation and healing. But see, we have to wait and be patient, and hey, it's going to come, eventually, really in the near future.
That's right, man, because we have all the signs, man.
Yeah.
As you read in Matthew, the 24th chapter, 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter, really, all throughout the scriptures, right, we're given different signs, in different, books and chapters, in the Bible, right, of the things that we need to be looking for, in these times. And see, we see all those things happening, right, really all at once, right? The false prophets, right? You see the, the uproars of the people, right? You see the earthquakes, the pestilence, right? The plagues, right? World War III, Jacob's trouble brewing, right? We see all these different things that are happening in the earth as of right now, man, right? If these people being sensual, effeminate, a woman being placed over a man, all these different things we see, we're in the last seconds of the last days, man.
That's right, bro.
So that ultimately, gives us a faith booster, right? Knowing that real healing is really coming soon, man. That ultimate rest, right? It is right around the corner. What does it say in Hebrews, I think it's 4th chapter, right? That he has a rest coming for those.
Ooh, yeah.
We can grab that, Baba Shah.
Yes, sir. Can't forget about that rest, man.
That's right, man. Because that's when we're gonna be perfectly at a perfect state, man. No more bodily ailments, no more going off, right? No, spiritually, right? No more, being bugged out anymore,
Yeah, people being stricken with that madness, just out here on drugs and demons all over them like white on rice.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I got that. This is Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 9. It says, "There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of the Most High."
Right there you go. Right? There remaineth a rest for us, man. And as we read in 2nd Esdras, the 8th chapter, right around the 52nd chapter, right, it tells you that paradise is open unto you, man.
That's the 52nd verse, yeah.
Oh, yeah, 52nd verse, so like I said, chapter. Fucking Satan. But anyways, right?
Flesh, man.
But it tells you that paradise is open unto you, right? And rest is allowed.
Gotta get that too.
It says, what does it say? perfect goodness and wisdom.
I got it right here, yo.
There you go. Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 8:52. For unto you is paradise opened.
That's right.
The tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready. A city is builded and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom.
That's right, man. These are all things that we desire on a daily, consistently. Right? These are things, because we look at the state in which not only we're in, right? Because again, we're still in this fleshly body, man. Right? We're still we're still in hell. Right? But we look at the state that Israel as a whole is in, man. Look at the state of the world.
Yeah.
The animals.
Yeah.
These things all vex us, man. And see, all that is going to change here soon. You know? Starting with the elect, right? Being completely healed. Being delivered out of this fucking hell. Their bodies being changed, as we read in 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, right? That corruptible, right? Or that incorruptible cannot inherit, right? Corruption, right? This immortality cannot inherit mortality. Paraphrasing, man, you know. But nonetheless, right, you know, 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter. Right. That these bodies that we're in right now can't get into the kingdom, man. It's not gonna happen.
I got you, bro.
You know? Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and I'll start at verse 51. No, I'll start at verse 50. It says, now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High. Neither doth corruption inherit incorruption.
There you go.
Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed.
Meaning we're going to be put into a better estate.
Yeah.
Physically, spiritually, everything is going to be better, man. That's that healing, you know, that YAHAWASHI is going to bring. As we read in Malachi 4:2. He shall bring healing in his wings, right? Those wings meaning, you know, the chariots, man. Right? When he comes and delivers the elect, that's what it's going to be, man.
Right. Yeah, because I had this word healing on the etymology, and it says restoration to health.
Wow.
The Lord's going to bring, he's going to bring that healing back to our nation. And, he's going to restore us, man. He's going to bring us back to how we were in the beginning, right? And how he intended us to be, right?
He also says, I will restore the judges as at the first.
That's right.
You know?
And that's starting right now.
That's right.
Right? And the counselors, that was it on that.
You can go back to...
I had Hebrews.
the Hebrews. The Hebrews.
Okay, kind of got you.
And then you could drop those other two because we already finished those.
All right, kind of. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, and verse 10. It says, for he that is entered into his rest, he also has ceased from his own works, as the Most High did from his. Or, as we know, the Alahayim, as it should say.
Right.
It says, let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief.
Right, and this is what the elect are doing now. Right, laboring to enter into that rest, man. To be found worthy to enter, into that rest, to be healed. Right, because not everybody's going to be healed on this go around, man. Again, it's going to start with that healing is going to start with the elect of the nation of Israel, right? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Those are taking heed now, Those are the ones that are going to be delivered in those chariots. Those are the ones that are going to ultimately see the reward of the wicked, And then, contrary to, recent belief, right? The ones that get destroyed on this side, right? The Israelites that get destroyed on this side, they will come back to the loins of the elect, right? And be righteous in the kingdom of YAHAWASHI still over the nations, man. As we read, the scriptures tell you that all Israel, right, shall be righteous, man.
That's right.
So, yeah, man, contrary to popular belief, that's just recently popping up. The 2/3 Israelites that die on this side, yes, they will be reincarnated into the kingdom, man. Into righteousness. But let's see what's up.
Yeah, I got a quick one.
Yeah.
This is no, I'll drop it. Like I'll drop it. It kind of goes into something else.
Calm.
I'll drop that.
That's all it really had. Unless you had something else.
No, that's pretty much it. That was all the pre's that I had.
Come, man. You know, hey, Yahawashai coming with that healing, man.
That's right.
You know? So, Lord will, you know, is edifying. Lord will, straight to the point. We'll give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashai, Bahashem, Rachakodash.
Double honors to the elder apostles, elder bishops, the great millstone. Till next time, we say,
Shalom, Kwame Yasha Allah, and Abba Shalom.